Okay, as Linux user, okay, use Arch by the way, there is an exploit or backdoor found inside Linux, specifically inside a package which is in Linux, which called XZ. XZ just package for decompression and compression. It's like bzip, zip, bzip2, gzip, etc. So the backdoor has been found by a software or a software engineer working at Microsoft, which is funny to me. I mean, the dude is a hero, to be honest. He said that he found it accidentally, and he said that he's not a security engineer or reverse engineer, but they analyzed that he's not. They are just perfect. That maybe he saved the world. Maybe the thing that he discovered right now, he saved the world. He saved millions and trillions of dollars, including that like 95% of servers run on Linux of the world run on Linux. So there is a backdoor there. Well, this is the end of all servers. Who got access on that guy? Access the world. Who owns Linux owns the world, right? So a brief explanation of the backdoor. So a backdoor is basically a malicious code found inside the package. Recently, well, the package is open source, of course, and he got the GitHub repo is disabled for now. Some versions of Linux still use that malicious version of XZ. So if you use Linux, try to downgrade, not upgrade the version, because the version affected are 560 and 561. So if you have those versions, they are modified, they have malicious code in them. Try to use other versions other than this. Well, those versions are modified in the way that the backdoor manipulates the SSHD, which is a file that used to make remote SSH connections, right? Anyone in possession of that, like the encryption key, could include any code, right, of their choice, could be malicious or whatever, and the login certificate of the SSH. This is very, very dangerous. I mean, all the servers that you want to connect to is using SSH, right? Those login certificate and shit. So you could upload it to there. So and execute that on the backdoor devices, and no one actually, by the way, has seen that code getting into the GitHub repo, which is sussy to me. Who is fault? Who is blamed fault? For me, well, the biggest vulnerability here is not this, but I guess it's humans themselves, which is the biggest vulnerability found everything, right? So the issue is, the error is this. So here, the code that run right now, that the malicious code could just do about anything, right? It could steal your encryption keys, which is very, very dangerous, right? And could also install malware and all the stuff, like your connection is remote, can do anything with the server. I'm talking especially about server, right? Because we're talking about Linux servers, which is the most crucial part right here. So there's a quick rundown how, well, I just explained what the backdoor do, but a quick summary of this. There's a user by the name of GAT75 who creates his account on GitHub on 2021. On 2022, he committed his first commit on the XZ package repo, and so on. He started working on that, but on 25th, 26th, I'm not sure about the date, he committed the XZLB labels they made, which is two versions, 560 and 561, which is had the malicious code in them. So here that's actually very, very interesting for the open source world. Well, is open source safe? Personally, I use Linux because Linux is known for his security thing, but because you could see the code, right? You're not afraid of anything. That's unlike other operating systems. That's the idea of open source, that you know what you are using, you have the right to modify, see, or change, or whatever the thing that you are using. But here is an open source that have an open source project that have a backdoor in it, which is very used, that have a backdoor for the SSH. It's not that right. It's bad, right? It's not bad. It's not the word that I want to use, but this is like very, 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 very bad for our open source community. Well, so I'm asking myself some question that things have been found. What is the future of open source? Right? Should we trust open source? Should we trust anyone? Should we let people contribute? Well, that's the fundamentals. That's the basic of what open source is. But we could find many people like this guy right here, or I'm not sure if there's an individual or a lot of people that could do this in an open source project. So we must be careful, right? So it's just concerning for me that personally just I use a lot of open source project, and that's very concerning, right? So yeah, that's it. I hope you got a clear vision of what's happening in the Linux world and that backdoor. By the way, the critical level of this backdoor is 10 out of 10. This is amazing, right? I mean, the dude who had that backdoor is genius too. Give him a round of applause for that. This is just amazing. Well, thank you for watching. I hope everyone doing fine and will do fine. So stay updated. Thank you.